Hello children. Today I am going to continue the second lesson, banking transactions. Today we are going to learn about functions of banks. Let us see one by one. Accepting deposits from public and others, lending money to public and other institutions, transferring money from one place to another, collecting money on checks, drafts and bills, discounting of bills, hiring safe deposit lockers. What do you mean by children? At home you have valuable jewelries, gold or etc. Keeping at home, it is not safe. So what you will do? You go to the bank. When you go to the bank, you are given a safety locker in the treasury with code number. In return, you have to pay some service charges. By doing so, you will be tension free. Then, conducting foreign exchange transactions. That is the system of converting one country's currency into the currency of other country or home currency. Next, keeping valuable in safe custody, issuing letters of credit and guarantee. Next, conducting government transactions of both state and central. The bank not only undertakes the transaction of public, it also undertakes transaction of both state and as well as central government. Okay, now what is the relationship between bankers and customers? The relationship between the bankers and customers are divided into general and as well as special. General relationship, primary relationship between debtor and creditor, that is the bank and the customers. Subsidiary relationship and agent and principal relationship between the agent and the bank. Special relationship, obligation to honor checks, obligation to maintain secrecy of accounts. Obligation to honor checks. When you go to the bank accepts your check and gives money whatever you asked for. Obligation to maintain secrecy of accounts. It is a duty of the bank to keep everything in secret, should not reveal about any person's amount of money, what is deposited in the bank or account number, etc. Let us see what all the services offered by banks. Debit card and credit cards. What is the difference? Debit, the money what we deposited and we withdraw and we spend. Credit card, we take money from the banks. Whenever possible, we repay the money. Personal loans, in order to fulfill our needs, demands, etc., taking money. Home and vehicle loans, to buy site, to construct the house, to buy car or vehicles, etc. Mutual funds, it's a investment scheme. Safe deposit lockers, trust services, signature guarantees. So in the bank your signature cannot be changed. Next, e-banking. It is also known as internet banking. It is an electronic payment system. So now children, let's move on to next topic. The banking transactions, banks and post offices. Let us see what all the services rendered by post offices. The recent development in banking industry is the inclusion of post offices into its fold. The Indian Postal Department is planning to start a bank to be tentatively called Post Bank of India, with a network of post offices spread all over India. 90% of them in around semi-urban and rural areas. The department is already providing various financial services such as post office saving banks, issue of national savings certificate, Kisan Vikas Patra, monthly recurring deposits, postal life insurance, pension payment, money transfer, etc. are the services rendered by the post offices. So now types of banks. There are different types of banks. Each type of bank is specialized in different types of activities. The important types of banks of India are Central Bank or Reserve Bank of India, commercial banks, industrial development banks, land development banks, indigenous banks, cooperative banks. Okay, children, just take your textbook, read once again. Now, types of account. Generally, 4 kinds of accounts can be opened in a bank. They are savings bank account, current account, recurring deposit account, term or fixed deposit account. What is savings bank account? This type of account is opened by salaried persons or by the persons who have a fixed regular income, and this facility is given to students, senior citizens and pensioners. Current account. A current account is opened by businessmen who have a large number of regular transactions with the bank. Amount can be deposited or withdrawn any number of times a day. No interest, but banks collect service charges or bank charges. And next is a recurring deposit account. It's open for a purpose to be saved for a future date. Example, wedding expenses of children, to buy costly items like land and car, etc. Fixed deposit account, open for a fixed period by depositing a particular sum of money. The deposit amount cannot be withdrawn before the expiry of the term. The rate of interest is more. And now, what are the procedures to open a bank account? 1. Decide the type of account which you want to open. Next, approach the bank of your choice and meet its office. Third, fill up the bank account form or proposal form. Fourth, give reference for opening your bank account. Submit the bank account form duly filled. 6. The officer will verify all the particulars submitted. Initial deposit. So, advantages of opening bank account, already you know, just once read and try to understand. These are the advantages. Bank account facilitates safe custody of money. Bank account helps in making payments. It helps in collection of money. Bank account holders get advances and loans. Bank account helps in the smooth financial transaction. Bank account holders can get safe deposit locker facility. Thank you, children. All the best for your FA1 test. Be safe at home.